On Memorial Day of 2018, the Boy Scouts visited here and placed flags on graves of 39 veterans. Through research of military service, family records, and obituaries, and from families visiting loved ones, we now know of 69 veterans that are laid to rest here. And there may be more identified in the future. This is a unique place to have veterans from almost every war in which the United States is engaged in, and others who served in peacetime. We have 7 Revolutionary War veterans, 3 veterans of the War of 1812, 6 veterans from the Civil War, 2 veterans from the Spanish-American War, 9 veterans of World War I, 32 veterans of World War II, 5 veterans from the Korean War, 3 veterans from the Vietnam War, and 3 veterans that served in peacetime, 1 from the Army, 1 from the Navy, and 1 from the Coast Guard. So we want to remember and honor and express our gratitude to the men and women who have served in the United States Armed Forces, United States Armed Forces. The sacrifices that they and their families have made have helped safeguard our democracy and freedom. You are not forgotten. It must be more than just words. We want to be the voice that remembers the sacrifice of those that have no family or friends to come and remember them. Here at the Newark Union Cemetery, we have installed this military memorial as a way to remember and honor those who served our country with honor. The construction was an all-volunteer effort. The garden was planted by members of the Caesar Rodner chapter of the Daughters of American Revolution. The flag boxes were made by and installed by Duke Tyler. The flagpole, and installation were donated by the Daylight Electric Company. So in 2020, a grant award was received from the Newcastle County Council, and that funded the purchase of the flags and the war-specific grave markers that you see throughout the cemetery. In 2021, another grant award from the Newcastle County was used to obtain a memorial stone. And it has medallions representing the branches of the services, the branches of the armed forces that these veterans served in. So now I'd like to ask Councilman John Cartier to step forward. We want to thank you for sponsoring these 2 grants for us. And I'd like to ask you and Bob Daly to unveil the memorial.
And Jesse.
And Jesse, sorry. Cartier, Councilman Cartier, please.
Thank you, Ann. I'm so pleased to be here with you this morning on this brilliant November morning. I'm County Councilman John Cartier. I represent the 8th District, and I specifically represent also this wonderful Newark Union Cemetery. You know, it's very appropriate that we are gathered on a November morning in the month of November where we honor our veterans to set aside and open up and honor the veterans who are interred in this sacred and hallowed ground. We in Newcastle County Council work with our communities, with our funding to enable these kind of projects. It's a wonderful use of the funds. I'm so impressed with the Newark Union Board of Directors, and particularly Ann Daly and her husband and all the folks who put so much energy in reviving this site for the enjoyment of the public. Thank you very much, and the Board of Directors. So with that, I hope folks will come back out on nice days, look at this wonderful memorial to our veterans who are interred here, and think about the service that they gave to our country, the oath they took to defend our Constitution. And I'm so pleased that we're able to gather on this wonderful morning and enjoy this fellowship and salute and honor the veterans that are interred here at the Newark Union Cemetery. Thank you.
Thank you.
At this time, we would like to ask the Daylight Electric Company to lead the raising of the American flag for the first time at this memorial. We would like to invite all veterans and active military to join them around the pole as the flag is raised. Anyone is welcome.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that